Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Chris here. I want to bring you guys a quick update on Litecoin, and this is going to be on the 12-hour chart. So first of all, what I want to talk to you guys about, you know that overall lower trend line that we've drawn for this symmetrical triangle that we've been in. Now on the 12-hour here, we are putting in what looks to be like a doji right here, which would be good if that's where it closes. Do you guys see that right there? So what we would need is for this to close as a doji, and hopefully if we could get back up here, there's still a small little body here, so I wouldn't completely classify that as a doji. It's kind of mixed between a doji and a spinning top, but what this shows is that there's indecision between, or a slowing down from this sell-off that we've had right there. So the bulls and the bears are fighting back and forth right here, and this is exactly on that trend line. So that's a good sign that we are holding this upper trend line right there, so that's really important. And then also on the RSI right now, we are oversold. We're at 27, so anything under 30 is oversold, so we are oversold on the RSI. And what you can see here, guys, do you see this right here and this here, how that double top formed? That would have been another sign for us that we could potentially have another drop like we did. So when we went up here, we came back down and we tried it again and we couldn't break through that. That was a signal also that we were going to have this drop to come, which we've experienced. So now what you're seeing is that slowing down. We're not heading straight down, we're starting to move to the side a little bit, so hopefully a little bit of consolidation before we make our next move up, but we're going to need good volume to accompany that, so that's a really big deal as well. And on the MACD down here, you can see where we had some bullish divergence here. This was happening. The histogram was getting smaller. We flipped slightly to the positive, and now we've been heading back down slightly, but I feel like this could also slow down a little bit, so we're gonna have to keep our eye on that right here. If this continues to tick down like that, that means the selling's gonna increase. But if we can start to slow that down and hopefully flip back to the positive there, that would also confirm this doji or spinning top that we're seeing here on the 12-hour chart. So that's really important. Next thing I want to look at, guys, I just want to draw this quick so you guys can kind of see this overall trend line that we're going to have to get out of. So we need to come up through here and we have to break through this before we can really make the next run. That's really important because when you break these trend lines, typically there's a little bit of a run that will follow that. So just be aware of that. Next, let's go to the stock RSI, see where we're at there. First we'll do that one. Okay, so that one is at 8 and 8, so we are extremely oversold on the stock right there. And guys, like I brought up to you before, if you can see this, we're basically at that point when it sells off this hard, then we make a run. So do you see that line right here? So here we even made it, we come back up, but it proceeded. When you saw this, when we hit this line, typically we'd have a nice little run up. It would take some time over here, we got close to it, then we had a nice little run. You know, down here we hit it, then we had a nice little run up. So we're hitting it again, we came up, went down, came up, we could not break it, so we fell back down, and now we're going to see if we can make another attempt up. So that's going to be really important. We have a lot of room to run now, guys. We're at $117, and it's been as high as 96 before, so we can really put in a nice run here if that volume is accompanied with it. So that's really important as well. Then let's look at stock RSI. And I hope you guys are having a great morning here. Okay, so guys, we're at 0 and 3.1, so we are very oversold yet again here. Let's draw this. You can see we're right at that spot that each time, boom, 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 we've just been banging off that bottom. Then that usually a run comes after that. So that's what I'm anticipating. I'm anticipating some volume to come in here and for us to start moving up at least in a positive direction. But what we need is this close of the spinning topper to see if it's a doji, and then we need good follow through. We need another nice candle here to confirm and get up above this trend line. So that's really important. Remember, guys, throughout all this, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not even really saying all the time, you know, when I'm buying or when I'm selling, because I don't want people to follow what I do. I want you to make your own decisions, but I'm just showing you what I am seeing right here, right now. So that is a good sign that the bleeding has stopped here. And guys, just remember when I was talking about the bear flags, so you can pay attention. Let me grab a drawing tool here quick. So it was probably, I'd say, a month or so back when we talked about this right here being a bear flag. Do you remember that? When we talked about that, I did a video on bear flags, and that's exactly what happened, guys. And we even came down again, we went up and we hit another one. So always be aware of those things, those tweezer tops here, the bear flag there. So there's a lot of things that you can identify with when doing this technical analysis. Like right now, this is a good buying opportunity. If you have some guts right now and you want to be a contrarian and you have extra money, you haven't spent it all on the other dips that have happened, this would be a really good time to get in. Remember, I'm not your financial advisor, but this is what we have held right now, which is really important. So that line right there, let me change the color if it will. Okay, so do you see that line that we've held? So we right now are putting in a higher low, which is really important. Like we talked about, we don't want a lower low. If we drop to a lower low, then that basically resets the entire trend. Then we would have to make a higher high and then a higher low to get it back going again, which is a process which takes time. So I wanted to bring this to you all. I hope you're having a great day. I just wanted to bring this to you because I know it has been a little frustrating just seeing the prices go down like this, but hopefully, I mean, as you can see here, guys, when we put in this kind of double bottom here, the stock RSI was at the same point as it is right now. So we need this to really bounce up off there and get moving again. That's going to be really important, but watch for that over the next couple days. And I hope you all having a great day. God bless each and every one of you.